All right. It's been a while. All right, so I know it's been a while since I made a video, so that's why I'm gonna make it up to you guys. I'm gonna show you my top
5 ways and how to lose weight.
And it's not gonna be like every video where I'm like, all right, number 1, go to the gym. Number 2, diet. I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into it on the real meaning behind losing weight. And that's why these top 5 hacks definitely changed my life. You gotta at least stay for number 3, because number 3 is the reason why I didn't even give up. So enough of me yapping. Let me go to me yapping even more, and let's get into this video. All right, to start it off, at number 5, we got embracing the boring stuff, because in the boring stuff is where change really happens. I know it's not sexy, I know it's not exciting, but even walking consistently every day, drinking your water, eating your protein, getting 7 hours of sleep is the real meaning and the real truth behind weight loss. I know on social media, everything is just shoved in your face of these intense workouts, these crazy diets, these crazy physiques overall. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know I hate comparing yourself to others. But one thing that everyone that you've seen online has in common is that they do the boring stuff. The best weight loss results, you gotta at least get 7 hours of sleep. And I know all of them will be preaching the exact same thing. But I'm not trying to be like everyone else, so that's why I'm gonna dive just a little bit deeper. I know it's very inconsiderate of me to be sitting here and saying, you have to get 7 hours of sleep, thinking that everyone just has all the time in the world. But what it comes down to is, how important is it really to you? Because that's just it at the end of the day. If it's not important to you, like genuinely, if you look yourself in the mirror and you want this bad, or something in your daily life is struggling because of your weight, and you look yourself in the mirror and you say you really want this, then you're gonna sacrifice and do the little boring shit that matters. Because I'm telling you, it'll add up over time. That's all it is. It's all it is a time game. You just gotta be consistent with it and stick to the boring shit, even though the boring shit is where motivation dies. But do not be discouraged. Start with something subtle and go from there. And I'm telling you, it will pay off. Take it from me. And number 4 on the list, we have track your progress. And I'm not just talking about the scale. The scale can actually lie to you sometimes. Water weight, hormones, and even muscle gain can even affect the scale. And I bet you know that, but it's more or less about the motivation behind it. Because say you're eating good, you're working out, and you jump on the scale, and you're up weight, that could be muscle. Like, it more than likely is muscle, but in your head, you're like, the scale's going up because I'm going for weight loss. And you don't know if that's muscle or if that's weight. And I'm not saying don't believe the scale at all, like, because the one thing you can't lie to is yourself. If you feel like, yeah, I've been eating like shit lately and I'm up on the scale, it's more than likely not muscle. The point I'm trying to get at is you can track your progress, I feel like, better with either your clothes, with pictures clearly, or even your mood. Your mood is the biggest thing for me, because when I was eating whatever I wanted, and it like very highly sugary stuff, in the morning, if I just had like a bowl of cereal, super full of sugar, I'd feel good, but then I'd crash by like 10 and I would feel like shit, because that's just the truth. You'll feel like shit if you're eating all these sugars. So it's just, you can really tell by your mood as if you're on the right path. So by tracking that is honest, the true honest, what I would prefer over the scale. You might genuinely be crushing it, but just because the scale didn't move, that could discourage you and make you feel like a failure when you're actually doing good, You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Who's your daddy?
So taking weekly pictures, tracking your progress, and tracking on how your cravings fade is the true way to scale your weight loss, especially in the beginning. It's so important in the beginning. So take it from me, don't take it from me, but we're going on to number 3. All right, at number 3, and the one I told you to wait for. If you waited this long for it, comment a peach emoji, because I know you have a fat ass. Don't rely on motivation. Just build a system. Why it matters: motivation fades and systems last. Some of my eye. Stop trying to feel motivated. Build systems to make your choices automatic. Making your workouts a non-negotiable is also very important. I'm just gonna tell you the truth right now. If you're relying on willpower and motivation, you're already losing. All right, a little story time. We're all humans, so we all have routines. If your routine is waking up automatically on your phone, eating, that's your routine. That's just what you're used to at this point. Something small, what I did is as soon as I'd wake up, I'd instantly go on my phone and check socials or whatever. So what I did to change that is what I would do is I would leave my phone in the kitchen. I already know what you're saying. My alarm clock, it's on my phone. How can I get up for work? Buy an alarm clock, because that's exactly what I did. And that I'm just using that for an example. That is something I did, but it's the little things that you're trying to change old habits. Because at the end of the day, you're watching this video to change. You want to change for the better. You want to change to live longer. You want to change for your family. You want to change for you. So it's starting up small systems like that. And like I was saying in the last one, like setting up your clothes, like that's what I do. I have my clothes ready to go in the morning. I have everything. So the morning is the only thing I have to do in the morning is make my bed and I'm good to go. Motivation can fade in like an hour. You know, you could watch a motivational video and you're good to go, you're good to go, you're good to go. And then it's just back to your routine. You're just back to your routine. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's normal. Motivation isn't meant to last forever. It's dedication and making systems to support where that motivation is getting built from. And I could definitely dive way deeper into this, but kind of on a time crunch. So if you want me, I could make a whole video alone on just this topic on how to build a routine. So if that's something you want to see, I would definitely be willing to make it. Again, comment a peach emoji. No, we'll change it. Comment your favorite cleaning supply and I will make a whole video to that. So yeah, with that being said, we're going on to number 2. And if you already made it this far, trust me, these last 2 are also very important. I just love this one, but let's go. All right, at number 2, we have create an identity shift, not just a goal. People who lose weight and keep the weight off don't just act healthy. They become a person who lives healthy. They're not pretending because that's just the way that they've built their life. If you think of yourself as someone who hates working out or can't resist sweets, instead of always snapping back to those old habits, genuinely look yourself in the mirror and just look at yourself, feel yourself. I'm becoming the type of person that takes care of themselves and is becoming healthier even with small steps at a time. So looking back at it, we're gonna think of it like courage. You can't fake courage. If you're afraid to go ask out that girl or you think that dude's cute and you wanna go say something and you go up and say it, no matter what you say, that's courage. You can't fake that. You cannot fake courage and you can't fake this. Say there's an old lady at a store and she goes to buy groceries and her card declines and you see it and you're like, you know what? I've been wanting to be a better person. This is gonna make me feel like a better person. People could look at that like a selfish thing, but say you go pay for her groceries, you're making that lady's day, you're making that lady's week. And that's not faking it. You're doing it even if the morals behind it can come off selfish, you're not faking that because you're doing it and you're making her feel way better than I'm telling you you're making yourself feel good. Because you'll leave like, yeah, I did that. You know how I feel good about myself. But that lady's gonna sit there and that gratitude that you gave her, she's gonna spread that to another person, to another person. So it's gonna be a domino effect of good deeds. And I'm telling you, you can't fake it. So yeah. Oh, you've made it to almost the end of the video, but we're not done because we have number 1. We have fix your relationship with food. And I'm not just talking about a diet. You don't need another food plan or another food diet or whatever. You need to sit there and you need to ask yourself. We're talking to ourselves a lot in this video because, I mean, I'm talking to you. So you're the weirdo here.
You're a child!
Ask yourself, why am I eating when I'm not even hungry? Because you're not. I was the same way. Until you fix that problem, stay consistent with it and constantly ask yourself, why am I eating? Why am I eating? Most people don't overeat because they're hungry. They either overeat because they're bored, they're stressed, or they're just emotional. Because I was the exact same way. I was such a comfort eater, an extreme bored eater. Like even now, this is the only time I can sit here and shoot the Usually I have to be doing something. I have to be. Like right now, I'd say I'm doing something. I'm talking to you. I'm shooting the shit with you. But if you're just sitting there and you're watching a show, because I'm the same way, I'm just gonna eat. Even to this day, if I'm just sitting down and I got nothing going on, I'm just gonna be eating. That's all I'm gonna be doing. That's all I'm gonna be doing. So if you're the same way, set up small things you could be doing. And I'm talking small. That could be cleaning the toilet. Even if the toilet's clean, it's better than you sitting there and eating a whole bag of chips. Because again, that was me. That was me. So just remember, say you ate, let's say lunch, and like 30 minutes or an hour later, you know, you're thinking about grabbing something else out of the fridge. I'm telling you, you're not hungry. You're bored. You're just bored. Go do something. Go outside. Go even walk to your vehicle. Just go walk to your vehicle and just look around. Like something. Dude, don't just sit there. Please don't. Because that is a calorie bomb. And that's the reason why I couldn't lose weight. And why I was gaining weight in the first place was that exact reason. So find out of those 3 things, is there a reason why you're overeating? It's got to be one of the 3. And if not, comment. Comment what it is. Please, you're educating me now. I would love to know, because for me, it was either those 3. It had to be those 3. It would be the only reason why. But yeah, this might be a shorter video. I have no idea. But if you want something more like this, I'd be more than willing to do something like this, because I need to do more. If you want anything, just comment it. I know I've been telling you to comment a lot through this video. If you stuck through this video, you're a real one. I'd give you a kiss on the forehead.
Go back to sleep and starve.
For the future, if you want something else, if you want a different video, I got more videos that I want to be doing. I want to be more consistent for you guys. I just need one person to comment that they need these videos, because a main thing also is being purposeful. And I don't want to just make stupid ass videos. I'd want to make a video that you guys would genuinely care about and be wanting to watch. I'm trying to educate you and make you feel better, because you are a beautiful person as is. So if I can help with that, I'm not gonna complain. But that's to do it for this video. I love you long time. God bless you. Deuces.